from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill, Tyler Mahle. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Just about ready to roll. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And we are underway here in San Francisco. Fought off foul. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, right fielder.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Aye.
Just getting started here in San Francisco. And that one upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
This one in the air, center field. Gilbert settles under this one. And there are two down.
Batting third, catcher Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. In there, and it's 0-1. Liner, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Muncy digs in.
Inside, ball one.
Smith off of first with two away.
Full count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
2-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2-2 down. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. Max Muncy a two-run homer. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, Oracle Park has so many cool features and qualities, but there are none better than McCovey Cove and the splash down home runs. It's only 309 down that line, but hitting one out there in the bay is a lot harder than it looks. And you really have to get a hold of one to get it over the big brick wall in the arcade section, and he just crushed that thing.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Alex Call getting ready to hit. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, two down. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball one.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the third out. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Francisco. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Willie Adames,
outside.
The leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And Willie fouls one back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Luis Arraez stands in. This one in the air right field, and it drops in. And that's a 1-out single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
ball. That pitch is out.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Out to short. Fires in time.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Raphael.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and that's the inning. So the Giants leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. Ryan Ward steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one way inside. Now here's a flare off the bat. Dunks one in, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
At the plate, Haesung Kim.
Hey!
Kim measures 5 feet 10 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of South Korea. Ward aboard here at first with nobody out. Check swing. He went 0-2 now.
Nope.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chapman takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
One out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Ground ball right side. Arise to Adames. That's
You're out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, digging in, Casey Schmidt. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Ball upstairs.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
That's a ball.
Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Yamamoto, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
That's out.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Just missed.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
That's ball 4, trying
Take your
another
base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two on, 1 out.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Next to hit, Patrick Bailey. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Upstairs.
Nope, that's the ball.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first, and that'll do it. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one almost hit him. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses.
Nope, that's ball
so a
4.
leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Muncy to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Go Chris through the early stages. he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, backs him off again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Doubled his first time up.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Pajes wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Muncy on his horse around third. Relay throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up at RBI. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
One down, runner at third. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1. Rolled over to third. Chapman. The throw to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Up next for the Dodgers. First
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Ward, the next to hit.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
And that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Giants. Second baseman, Luis Arias.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a hit. And a man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Matt Chapman. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Foul ball. Arise over at first with one away.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Rafael Devers. Grounded out his first time.
Yep, that ball went out.
And the 1-0.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. One left for San Francisco. They trail it 6-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Ryan Borucki. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Hesung Kim. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Oh, 2 now. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Play goes to first now, but he's back in.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ohtani batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And it's even up. Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
And he's back in on a dive. One-two now. Oh, right to the backstop. Kim into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
1 out and a runner at second, top half of inning number 4. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one fouled off. Deal 1. Sets him down on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Well struck left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. The relay. The tag.
He's
safe. It's 8-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Man at second.
Ball down.
That one's in there. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Giants 1. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Casey Schmidt.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Late with the swing there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And a good start to the inning.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. He walked and came around to score his first time out.
Hey.
Schmidt gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball, that's low. Nope, outside.
Two now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And now two aboard. Oh, he throws it away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical. But so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff. You have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Muncy on to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Drew Gilbert, the next Giant to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's down and away. Out towards right center field. Pajes settles under it. And there's two away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Giants 3. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the top of the 5th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Arise on to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Call, 31 years old. He made his major league debut in 2023, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Left field. Ramos on the move. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Barucki done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Eric
Giants.
Miller on to pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ryan Ward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Oh, that's up there.
This guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That's a slider for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Dodgers down in order, but they lead at 8-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Willie Adames. That one misses. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 70 getting loose as well. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. Aye.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
So a man at first. Luis Arias will hit next. He's 2 for 2. Grounds one to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 8-6.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Edgardo Henriquez taking over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Rappy coming to the plate now. High fly ball, right field. Tucker settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Giants.
So digging in, Casey Schmidt.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that one inside and hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Runner on at first with one gone. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. A walk, and he's also singled. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Hit weakly on the ground. Freeland, the flip, not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Giants. Left fielder,
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Drew Gilbert now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. That one misses.
Ball one.
And that's ball one. This one chopped to first. There's one.
He's out.
Over to first. Safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. just missed. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Fouls away the first offering. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Giants 7. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shortstop, Hesung Kim.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Gage, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And a 2-1 on the way. That one is upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So up next, Alex Freeland, a switch hitter batting right. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. Kim on at first. Nobody out. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Outside corner, got him looking, and he'll challenge that called strike.
Well, just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Man at second. High fly ball out towards left field. And
Nope,
it gets
that's
into
foul.
the corner, but it's foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. Miller, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Miller checks the runner, and he just got his hand in there.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
On the
That ball's
ground,
foul.
and foul ball. Payoff pitch to the right side, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
One down. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith.
Oh, one.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
That one way inside. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Inside, almost
That's
got
inside.
it.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes, the count. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Miller will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a lefty out of the pen, Matt Gage.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Max Muncy at the dish, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throw comes into third. He's in there. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Nice grab, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 9-7 ball game. Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Willie Adames.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Ball, that's down.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Just misses with that one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman,
Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Ball 1.
Jackknifes out of the way.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The Dodgers leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses off
out.
the outside edge. That one in triple digits. And a payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Call. Tracks it down for the out.
up next for the Giants.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Edgardo Henriquez is done. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Late Trinan comes on now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one. Inside, and that's ball one.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. And a 1-2.
Ball.
Good
Ball
eye in
3.
that spot. Rafael Devers hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Struck him out looking. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Back here in San Francisco, top of inning number 7, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, that's down. Nope.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one not close. Full count now. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Call now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a foul ball.
That's
nope,
a really
ball.
good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Inside, almost got him. Hard hit right side. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Ryan Ward.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan Ward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Arise on to first. 1, 2, 3. go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Giants 7. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Rafael Devers.
Ball 1.
There's a swing and a drive.
And
foul ball. Up the middle. Tosses to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman,
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo.
And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Giants 7. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 8th. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball, down.
On the ground to the
That's
left.
foul.
And it goes just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Second baseman,
Alex Freeland, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope, that's inside.
If
Ball,
you're the
that's low.
pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Fouled off left side. And now
Ball
the count
three.
is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matt Gage won't go any further, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now
Pitching change here, number 46.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani.
Nope.
Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. And a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it by 2. It's 9-7.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Christian Koss.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate.
Don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Giants with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line to left, and foul ball. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And the runner holds.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
One out man at first. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's
that
down.
pitch down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. In the air to left center. Call on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines.
Ball. Ball 2.
Ramos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball. Luis Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Arias. That's a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning.
Nope.
Just
ball
misses
1.
there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Giants 7. So coming into the game now on defense, Will Brennan. He'll be patrolling center field.
Will Brennan.
Digging in, Kyle Tucker.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ball 1 there. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Caleb Killian, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
That's ball 2.
Next
That's
pitch
ball
misses, and now 3-0. Foul ball. The 3-1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-7.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now, Will Smith.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. And that one upstairs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Oh, one.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Man at second.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The count 2-1.
Ball,
Good
that's
pitchers
outside.
make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Muncy hits one in the air. Brennan should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Now it's going to be Andy Pajes.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Way back there, it's got a chance. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Safe, and that's his third hit.
Comes through with the RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 46 departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. New arm for the Giants, Caleb Killian. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey!
In there at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Ryan Ward will hit next. And that is out of play. That one almost got him. Two and one now. That one fouled off. And that misses. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Hae-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. First and second, 2 outs. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Late swing, foul to the left. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. Our score 13-7. Back to the top of the order now. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Hey.
Strike one. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Two on, 2 outs.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Hard of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. LA is on top. 13. Back here in San Francisco. It's all set for the bottom of the ninth. And here is Matt Chapman.
That's a ball.
That one hammered center field. Back there. And gone. Matt Chapman hits one out. His second homer of the night. And they cut into the lead. It's 13-8.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia done for the night. Tanner Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And here is Devers.
Nope.
Fought off foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, left field. Call under it. One down.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Casey.
And the batter now, Casey Schmidt. In the air to left center. Call. In position. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants. Right
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
They're down to their final strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Too high. Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
13-8 is your final. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.